Round 14 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the qualifying race here at Lockett, the MXGP of Czech Republic. Thomas Covington made a good start up the inside, but so too did Jargo Kietz, and it was the Belgian who led, initially going between turn 1 and 2. The American was quickly through, though, on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna with that move, a decisive move. The Khmer Yamaha rider was then in second, ahead of the Silver Action KTM of 118. Stefan Rubini from France. Just behind was the 98 of Bas Vassen for Honda 114 Motorsports. And Henry Jacobi was also well positioned as well. Paul Jonas made a terrible start, and he was having to carve his way through the field. He eventually found his way back past his teammate with that move there, and he was up just outside the top 10 and pushing even harder up the field. Covington, though, was pulling clear. Prado was struggling in the conditions. A brief downpour before the start of the race. Jacobi sided his way up the inside of Vassen, and Verlandren got into a bit of an altercation with Jonas. Those two would have to fight through the field again from 24th place. Jonas would eventually come home in 16th. A very difficult qualifying race for the defending champion. Jacobi was lucky not to take out Watson as those two fought over 6th place, but a lap later the Brit was through on his Khmer Yamaha. He eventually forced the issue and climbed even higher up the field. Everybody, though, was ganging up on 3rd place rider Rubini. Thomas Olsen made a move on Adam Sterry for F&H Racing Kawasaki. Sterry, though, could not return the favour. Eventually, Olsen did go past, and then the floodgates opened, because from 3rd to 6th, Rubini was passed also, not just by Olsen, but also Sterry and Watson. It was still a very good qualifying, the best of the season for the 118 French rider. Watson side down the inside of 8 and 11 Sterry to go 4th. Prado eventually came home in 10th place, with moves past Vassen and Chervelin and Sakina on the final lap. But Thomas Covington, though, your qualifying race winner in MX2. Jargo Kietz was 2nd, Thomas Olsen 3rd, Watson, Sterry, Rubini, Jacobi and Welton, your top 8.
Yeah, you know, it's probably one of the easiest motos I've won this year. Just got a good start and made the move on Gertz in the 2nd corner, got it done quick, and after that just, you know, found some good lines and found a really good rhythm out here, kind of like I did in the first moto last year. So looking forward to tomorrow, hopefully do a little bit of the same.
In the MXGP qualifying race, all eyes over on the far right of the gate, but it was Anstey about 6 gates in. He came out just ahead of Cairoli, who ran wide. Hurlings came out about 4th, just behind Anstey, Cairoli. And the 243 of Geiser as they headed up the hill for the first time. Dessau was in 5th, Searle 6th, Lupino 7th. That's how they rounded out the first few turns, but Anstey was on a mission. Everybody through except Koldenhoff. He already made a mess of the start and went down again before the end of the lap. He would have to work hard just to make up positions. Eventually came home in 12th. Fevre was also having to dig in. He made that move on Graham Irwin. That put him into 12th place. He then went after Bobashev. That put him into 10th. Seward, though, threw his Wilvo Yamaha down the track. The Swiss rider was running in 13th, picked himself up in 31st, did some running repairs, eventually came home in 23rd. About the halfway point of the race, though, Roman Fevre found his way past Kevin Strybos as Cairoli found his way into the lead with that move on Anstey. Anstey was then 2nd, but then they were being caught by the 84 of Jeffrey Hurlings, who was content to sit back there in 4th place, but he started to push the issue. He got onto the rear wheel of Geiser. The HRC rider then upped his game and went after the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna of Anstey. Anstey made that mistake. He knew it as well. He couldn't get across. Geiser went through into 2nd, and almost immediately afterwards, Hurlings was through into 3rd. Anstey would settle for 4th, ahead of the Monster Energy Kawasaki of Clement Dessau, who came home 5th, and Jeremy Van Hoorbeek on the Monster Energy Yamaha, who was 6th. Keen to advance further up the field, though. Jeffrey Hurlings proved with 3 laps to go it was in no mood for messing around. A decisive move on Geiser, put him into second, but no one a match for Tony Cairoli in the MXGP qualifying race today. The Sicilian took the win from Hurlings and Geiser. Fourth was Max Anstey, Clement de Saux was fifth, Jeremy Van Horbeke sixth, Tommy Searle seventh, Alessandro Lupino was eighth.
Yeah, it's this week wasn't easy because I find out that I have 2 small fractures in my thumb. I did a special scan. I did the scan already in Indonesia, but it was just a standard scan, and we didn't see nothing. And now I tried to ride in the week, but was not possible. So we did the scan, and we see that there was 2 small fractures. So the hard pack is not really helping here, but it's with some injection and some painkillers. So we try to do our best again tomorrow and try to heal up for Lommel 100%.